Alright guys, we are back again. This is CoinReturn on episode 8. Now, first thing is first. We're going to do this and this. And we'll get ourselves a project table. Now, a project table is nice. It's got the little crafting area, but it's also got storage area. So I can just throw some random things in there. It'll hold on to it. It's also got this little little place for plans. Now a plan is just paper and indigo dye, and you'll make a blank plan. You put a blank plan in here, it'll copy whatever plan is in here. So if you have a piston set up, you can pull that plan back out as a piston plan. And from that point on, you can just throw the piston plan in. It'll automatically pull whatever resources you've stored in here to make a piston, and you can just click and pull them right out. But I don't have any plans ready, so we're gonna go like this and make a barrel. I'll show you. Click this once. It's gonna keep the recipe here, and we can make 6 barrels without having to drop all of the resources in, which is a really nice feature. Now barrels are a wonderful thing. They will only accept items through the top, but I can throw that in there, and it's holding 5 barrels. Now if I try and say throw bread in there, no, nothing happens. It'll tell me it has 5 barrels in it. If I left click, I'll pull the barrels out. It will hold 64 stacks of items, I believe, which is really nice, but it will only hold 1 of each item. So we are going to zoom out this way and then that way. Alright. That's the plan. And you'll see if I put the barrel here, we can check back here. Oh. Do they accept stuff through the bottom now? The easiest way to get this to work is to fill this iron chest up and then try sorting things through it, I guess. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'll be back with the answer. Alright, so apparently straight from the bottom works. So you can fill these from the bottom or the top. But you can see it's showing cobblestone right there. If I right click on it, it'll tell me how many. Left click, I will get them. So it's pretty nice. I'm gonna throw one. Alright, I will have to actually do this. So cobble, cobble, cobble. So now it will accept cobblestone from any of these lines. So I now have a huge amount of cobblestone storage. Way more than way more than an iron chest worth for much cheaper. So I have those 3 set up there, and you can see over here I got 1 for dirt and 1 for gravel. Now that's just gonna make my life difficult for when I want to come around back. I'll have to, hop out one to squirrel my way around. But it's a quick option for some of the easier stuff. I'll probably do 1 for redstone and 1 for nickelite as well, and that'll probably it. But I don't have the saw on me because I died holding it. Haven't made a new one yet to make covers for this. You can also make the saws. Doesn't have to be diamond. You can make them using just iron, sapphire, ruby. Iron is, easy recipe. But I'll get those going eventually. As for right now, I'm going to pull these nether bricks out. We'll drop this real quick. Alright. Now, what I was looking for last episode is a magma crucible. So 2 netherrack, a machine frame, a bucket, 2 copper, and a reception coil. So that is 3 gold, not silver, iron. It'll be 4 iron, I believe. 4 glass. Let me see. I think I have an extra bucket. I do. Okay. Let's just check this again. Some of them in the project table will be 1 off. If you use your normal crafting bench, it'll be perfectly fine. But I'm totally not making that recipe yet. So we got that. Glasses. I'm gonna put the iron. Iron on the corners, glass in the center. We got a machine frame. 2 pieces of copper. That's what I forgot. Bronze, brass, copper. Well, this is copper too. I don't know why they're separate. One nice thing about the project table, besides the built-in storage, is if I go like this, and then realize, oh crap, I forgot my copper. Nope, not red rock brick. Where's the nether brick? A bucket on top. If you realize, I actually have mine, I forgot my copper, you run, you grab it, you come back, it's still there. So that is nice. So bam, magma crucible. We can just rock it right here. Throw some golden conductive pipe just straight over. Magma crucible. Now, what do we got? So, we need to fill this with lava. And then we can throw items in here, I believe. No? Is that not how this works? Well, let's go. Get the power sources running. And then we'll figure it out. So quick flip of the switch, and these 3 start pumping. We still have plenty of lava. I actually still have lava cells waiting to unload. This comes in here. It's not a machine I've ever used before. I want the redstone. That's what I want. Redstone in. It's building up energy. Oh, you can see it is building up. There we go. Now this is going to make us some liquid redstone. I don't think it's going anywhere yet. So liquid redstone, which is going to be used for making us some nope, not pedstone. Let's go with redstone. Alright, so we got redstone energy cells and redstone energy conduit. So an energy cell, you'll need a cell frame, some electrum, lead, and a conductance coil, which is the electrum version of the coil. Now, electrum you're going to get from smelting electrum blend. An electrum blend is just a mixture of pulverized gold and pulverized silver. So I'm going to have to pulverize some gold, pulverize some silver, and not let them get smelted. Make up some electrum. Now for the frame, we need a empty frame, and we're going to put it right into liquid transposer with molten redstone. To make the frame, it's just hardened glass, some more electrum, and a diamond. So I'm going to go through and make all that stuff right now. Alright, we've got all of our machines running, besides the sawmill. So we're smelting some reinforced glass, we're melting some redstone. We're storing the molten redstone, ready to get it moving. Cooking up electrum, and this guy is pulverizing obsidian. So, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. So, this is an expensive recipe. So we'll grab the conductance coil. We're also going to need to make an energy frame, which is 4 hardened glass, 4 electrum, and 1 diamond. So we'll get that set in here, and hope that I have way more hardened glass than I was expecting. So 1, 2, oops, nope, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Energy cell frame. All right. So we'll throw this in the liquid transposer. Who knows what happened to that? Do I have output set at the bottom? Oh, okay. It just takes a while. Strange. So, energy cell frame, full, goes in there. 2 lead and 3 more electrum. There we go. Electrum. So we get electrum. And we have lead. There we go. A redstone energy cell. You can see it doesn't have a charge at the moment. It can send. You can actually control up to 100 Minecraft joules per tick, anywhere from 0 to 100 to send or receive, and you can control it with redstone, which is wonderful. Now next, we're going to need some of these energy conduits. Energy conduit is electrum and hardened glass. So let's go see how much electrum's done. We got 33. So we'll take half a stack. So it's going to be 16. Probably could have just right-clicked that and gotten the right amount. So we're going to make a good amount of the conduits because I think I'm going to need 70 to replace all of my current tubing. So this is going to work. Luckily it doesn't take that much. I'll probably end up having to make some more. But I'm going to go ahead once that's finished and replace all the tubing down here. You can see I added 2 more magmatic engines. Still running really well. We're finally running low on lava, so I'm going to have to make a trip to the nether. But I'm going to replace all of this with the redstone conduit. The engines might end up getting moved, maybe into this corner. 3, 4. I could run 8 of them, just like that, and still have room to walk. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But you'll see the end product when we come back. Alright, so this stuff is absolutely great. You just lay it down like normal. You can pull a wrench up, hold shift, right click, it pops right off, just like the liquiduct, which I'm a huge fan of. You can use the wrench right on these end pieces. This means energy is flowing in, so knock it so energy is flowing out of these engines. We don't want anything exploding. And you can check in the energy cell, you'll see that it's actually storing energy, which is pretty fantastic. I'm not sure if it works with these. Let's see, are you still getting energy? No, you're not getting energy anymore. So, you have to actually replace everything, it would seem. So I'm gonna get back to that. See you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so we got all of the conduit in place. So now I've got a nicer looking source of power, and it's more effective over long distances, I believe. But also, none of my machines are running right now. Actually, maybe one or two machines are running. But all of the excess power that these are producing are going right in here. You can see it can store 600,000 Minecraft joules, which is pretty fantastic. So I can let this here just fill up. I'm going to need to go get lava soon. But once this fills up, as soon as any of my machines start, there's no warming up period, there's no drain on the system immediately. It'll just pull from this reserve. Now what I want to do is make another one of those. So I've got... Oh, come on. We'll do 10. Come on, 10. Thank you. So I'm going to blend them. That would have been awful if I just started smelting it. So we got the electrum going again. We're making more hardened glass. We're done making hardened glass. I'm out of lead. So that'll be the last of the hardened glass. I can store it right here in the project table to make life easier. You can see I have most of the stuff made for another magmatic engine. I just need one more gear. So I'm going to have to make more Ingvar eventually. So where's the electrum going? I just forget what this stuff looks like. There it is. 25, more than enough. So we got those, we got the hardened glass, we got the diamond. Pull it out. So it was diamond. Was it hardened glass in the corners, or was it metal in the corners? It was probably metal in the corners. Yeah. So there we go. So we got the empty cell again. Right in here, I don't know if that is enough. It doesn't look like it. So we're going to burn one more stack of redstone. We're getting pretty low on this stuff. So we'll get her melting. What else do we need after that? The conductance coil. So I need 4 more electrum and 2 lead. Luckily, I saved 2 lead. I didn't just throw it all away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to need 2 redstone. We'll steal that from that guy. Oh, there was some in here. We still have plenty of electrum. So we'll grab that. And now it is a waiting game for this thing. Yep, there he goes. So it looks like it needs 1,000. So just a bucket full will fill this thing. We'll see. You can see as it's going up, 1 redstone is 25 molten redstone. So, in case you were wondering, that was there, that was there, the electrum was there, and the lead underneath. That was it? Yeah, it was. So now we have a second one of these. I can throw it anywhere on this line. Like I'll just drop her right there. And you can see it's got the power going into it symbol. So this one will actually drain really quickly, and this one will start filling up really quickly because it's farther down the line. It'll fill up the farthest energy cell you have to the closest. So I'm going to let these just go. I'm going to go get more lava and refill that. I'm going to wait for this to be full, and you can shift and right click and they'll pop right off. Let me go grab, crap, that guy is not in an accessible location, or easily accessible, that is. And I can hop on this and you can see it held its charge. So that is going to be really useful. I'll be able to take this down and start at my quarry just using an energy cell. I'll just place it touching the quarry. I don't need any conduit, I don't need anything. If I feel like being fancy, I thought I had extra conduit. I had like 26 of it. I wonder what I did with it. There it is, 23. I got some extra liquid duct too. I got my empty cells, some pneumatic tube, my tools. I can throw the wrench back in there. I'm gonna go get rid of this paintbrush and some of this other stuff. But so I'll get that set up. I'll start the quarry again. So we'll be back when the quarry is good to go. Alright, so I have decided that I do not want to have to run back and forth to the nether to get my, to sit there and wait for my lava. So what I'm going to do is, build one of these little guys, the minium stone. Now it's going to take 8 shards of minium, which I should have plenty of. Yep. There's a chance it'll drop from just about any enemy. So you get your minium. And you're going to need an inert stone, which is a piece of gold, 4 iron, and 4 smooth stone. So let's see, piece of gold, 4 iron, and 4 smooth stone. Where are you, smooth stone? You're in that chest. Okay. Here we go. So, gold, iron, nope, smooth stone. We got an inert stone. We surround it with shards of minium, and we get a minium stone. Now this guy is awesome. You tap C. Nope. There we go. So normally it pops up with this right away. That is also the waypoint location for, or waypoint key for the minimap, so we might have to change that. But holding this stone, you just pull up a crafting table. Just flat out have a crafting table. And another useful feature, you can go up to any item and right click on it, and it will turn it into an equivalent item. So sand to dirt, dirt stays dirt. I believe it'll also turn cobblestone to dirt. So it's not going to do anything there. It'll turn grass to cobble. I don't know if there's a charge you have to wait up for it to use, but it's a silly item. You can go, and if you right click on it, it'll show you all the recipes that use it. There are 13 pages. Okay, that's not what I was hoping for at all. Well, alright, I guess I'll just show you. You can take, I think 4 gravel. They have to be spaced differently, and they will turn into clay. So that's a nice way to get clay. But let's take this minium stone. Yeah, we're going to have to change that. So a minium stone, and 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of iron, and it's shapeless, so, put them wherever. But we get ourselves an ender pearl. Look at that. No muss, no fuss. Now I have an ender pearl. Which is really good news, because I am going to build an enchantment table, and then surround that with gold and an ender pearl, and you get a chunk loader. Now chunk loaders are awesome. The way Minecraft works is, if you're not in the, if the chunk that you want to do things is not loaded, it's not going to be doing things. So this is exactly how I left it. It has not filled its lava tank. So we're going to throw, I didn't bring all the empty cells, so we're going to throw the empty cells in. So we're going to get that going. We will put the chunk loader, for ease, we're just going to put it right here. There seems to be some sort of graphical glitch. Normally it does have full edges, but I can right click on this, show lasers. Now we can't see the end of the red laser. I will dig a quick little hole. Now you can see the edge. It's keeping all of these chunks loaded. So you can see it's holding 9 chunks loaded. If we change this to a circle, it's only going to hold 5 chunks. But that is still going to keep this whole room loaded. We'll hop on this, hide the lasers. So this room, oh, what did that do? No, not what I wanted. This room will continue to stay loaded, whether we are here or not. This just adds like a, I guess it would be a player entity for this area, or for the whole region. So you can see about 21 empty cells in there. We're gonna hop to the overworld, grab the rest of these bad Larrys. I'm gonna wait a few. Check on my energy. Look at that. She's almost full. She's empty, but you know, one at a time. You think it's been long enough? I think it's been long enough. So I can hop back. Woo! So we'll check on this. 51. There's only 13, so it has continued. The whole time we were gone, I should have turned that on so it continued at a quick pace. So we're going to build energy back up in here. Add these. I'm going to have to make some more cells, I think. But we still have to come back and forth, which, you know, is a problem. Unless we try and make an ender chest. It's just a chest, piece of wool, 4 blaze rods, and an ender pearl. We already know an easy way to get ender pearls, so we can make a blaze rod with 2 blaze powder and a minium stone. Alright, I'm going to be back in just a second. Alright, now we're back in the overworld. And you see these 2 little plants here? They disappear when you look at them. Just some sort of bug, probably on my end, probably with the texture pack. They normally have little fireball growing off that. But you can see, just dropped blaze powder and a blaze powder. So now I have 2 blaze powder and a minium stone. Look at that. I just made a blaze rod out of nothing. So you can run around and hunt these. And so that is 2, 3. I just need 1 more and I can make an ender chest. Now I'm going to need 2 ender chests. So I'm going to hunt these for the rest of the night, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, we are here at our project table. So let's do this real quick. So we have 2 chests. We're going to need those. Next, we'll take the minium stone and our blaze powder. And we have 8 blaze rods. 2 Eye of Ender. So gotta remember how this recipe goes. It's 2 Eye of Ender. Or 1 Eye of Ender. 1 piece of wool. A chest. And obsidian on the other side. Yep, ender chest. Now depending on which wool you use up here will change what these 3 pieces of wool are. And I'll explain why that's important in a second. There we go. So, we're going to put this first ender chest right here. Do I want it here? Yeah, I'll put it there. Alright, so you can color these 3 any color you want. Now I'm going to open this up and I will drop, 2 bone and an arrow in that, which is pretty cool. And we're going to change. So that's the output. Output out the back. Input from the top. No, not from the top. Input's gonna have to. We'll leave it on the bottom for now. It might change when we come back. So we're gonna head into the nether. Alright, so we got our second ender chest, and we're actually going to just knock this open. Let's use the chainsaw so it happens. I'm going to put this ender chest right here. So just slam it in right there. And you can see 3 white right on top. We're going to open this up. Look at that. It's got bone and arrow in it. So we'll throw our lava cells in there. Let's get those out of there. Which is awesome. So we're going to be able to just pull these lava cells straight out. I don't have to carry them back and forth. That is step 1. Now step 2 is going to be figuring out a way to feed empty cells back in on this side and full cells back in on this side. or full cells back, full cells in on the other side, empty cells on this side. I think we can use a filter for that. So it's going to be a piston, red doped wafers, gold, and cobblestone. I have already made several of these, so I'll be back when they are done. Alright, I think we're back with everything we need. We got timers, which is just stone wafer, stone wire, stone wafer, stone wire, stone anode, stone cathode, stone pointer, and all of these are just, you know, a stone wafer. You just smelt stone, you get stone wafers. I didn't think to record this, but it's pretty straightforward. You just make a few stone wafers and then, you know, slap it together. But what it will do is pulse a redstone signal, which is what we want for this filter. So we're going to put the filter here. It's of course going to be facing the wrong way, so give me a sec to grab my screwdriver. Now we want it facing that direction, I believe. It's easy to check. Just throw this down right there. You can see it's pulsing. Oh, hold on. Alright, so you should put it right here. You can see it's pulsing, and you can see this is throwing things out. Since there is no filter set to it, it's going to pull anything out. So I'm going to say, pull one lava can out. Go back in here, throw these in, and it is going to start spitting out one lava can at a time, which is good news. And I can connect a golden transport pipe right to it. So let's dig down here. Keep going with our golden transport pipe. There, there, there. And we need to get to this guy right here. Right. Flip that. Fill up. I had to move it, so I wasn't really sure. Oh, let's go get more golden transport pipe. She's just spitting it. I might have to put it out one more, just so it's happy. I was afraid of that. So I'm gonna go grab some pipe. Should still have a chest, not full, but you know, with some. Or hopefully it'll do it. Stop that. You're acting like a child. Yeah, we'll just connect it and see if it works. Can I use pneumatic tubing here? I think I can, and I like that better, so. And I have plenty on me. Let's try. Boom. Oh yeah, that works. Okay. Now we're professional. So we'll just do that. Pulses, sends the lava cell straight up and in. Awesome. And now we'll even be able to use a cover to block that. So that'll go, and you'll see empty cells piling up in here, but the filter is not going to pull them. So all we have to do on this side is the same exact thing. So we'll set up our filter, there we go. Spin it, right? So that side is going to push forward. That's how it works. We just need one empty cell. So put the empty cell there. We will need the timer, and she'll just start spitting. Yeah. So pneumatic tubing right here. It looks like we're going to go up with this one. Go up 2, over, and connect straight to the top here. It's going to be fun. Jump, shift, click. Okay. And there we go. Look here, say the top blue. So you can see it is accepting. So now we're going to send the empty cells right in here to get filled. And they'll get filled. The other side is pulling the filled cans out and fueling our magmatic engines on the other side. So there we go. The next time I come back here will just to be, you know, to fully automate this, because you can see, I believe he's unhappy. Or maybe he's just off. Nope, he's unhappy. So you need to give him a good club with your wrench. And he will start producing fuel again. That's what happens when they overheat. You know, it's kind of a hassle. That's why we want to be able to automate it turning off, so I don't have to come here and do that. But, I mean, for the most part, that is done. So, pick up this last lava can, throw it in the chest. And this will always be full now. That was wrong. So there we go. So this will always be full. We'll always fill that, and we'll always fuel these. I'm just gonna have to remember to hit this lever, and you know, when this, I don't know, I'll figure it out. There's got to be a way to automate it pretty easy. But I'll be back once the cell finishes. Actually, no, the cell's full, so we just pick it right up. So we are going to need some landmarks. Landmarks are nice and easy. We're going to need 3 of them. We'll grab some wooden things, sticks. Here we go. So we'll make 3 redstone torches. Combine it with lapis lazuli, and you get landmarks. Now landmarks are cool. There's a bunch of buildings, buildcraft buildings, that you can use landmarks with. I don't know why I just didn't take the ladder down. This stair seems kind of silly. Okay, so we got our quarry. We're gonna pick these up. Chest. Use a chainsaw for you. And we're gonna get rid of this. We can hook the conduit, the redstone conduit up to these, so they will still continue to provide fuel. But let's jump to the side here. Now, when you pick up the quarry, these frames will automatically start disappearing, which is, you know, good news. So you don't really have to worry about it, but I am going to want to drop something right here, because I just want to make this hole bigger. This was just my initial hole. So you drop this, and then you provide it with a redstone energy source. Cool, I got levers on me. Awesome. So you give it the redstone energy source, and you can see it shoots out these blue lasers. Now these will shoot out 64 bricks in each direction, which is good because I want to make a huge quarry. So let's get my torches out so I don't. Damn it. Come on. Alright. Like I said, they'll disappear eventually. Eventually, it's just not immediately. So, we dig. Basically just dig until this thing is, this thing disappears. You throw your second landmarker down at the end of it. And then you're going to want to do the same thing going in that direction. That's the direction I want to mine in. You know, if you want to mine to the right, you know, be my guest. Head to the right. And you put your landmark down when this thing ends. I hope I hit it soon. I haven't been counting. I don't know if you have. So another torch. That's totally inconvenient. Bring the cobblestone back. Alright. I know I normally don't show me doing my mining thing. There it is. Alright, so we put the second one right here. Now I'll be back when I place the third one. Alright, we got the last guy placed. So, you've just marked out a 64 by 64 brick area, which is massive. You can do it any specification you want, and then you take this, right-click it, and it's going to mark off the area. I'll be back once my dogs quiet down. Alright, so we got the 64 by 64 area marked out. We're going to throw the quarry down, touching that marker. He's going to keep 20 chunks loaded, and I just lost that marker. And I, don't really feel like running and picking up the other two again. They're cheap, easy to make. So, we got that going. This is set up here. We got the pneumatic tube running straight to it. If we drop the energy cell right here, it's going to start working. You can see it is pulling a lot of energy out. We're going to knock this. No, we're going to keep this at 40. Because he's going to start cutting through all of this stuff. You can see him going. This has gone all 64 bricks back. And, he is just tearing away. So I'll be back once the quarry has finished and has set itself up. Alright, it appears this is going absolutely nowhere fast. I mean, that little guy is screaming along, but there's just so much work for him to do. He's just getting to the second layer. So, I'm going to call it an episode here. First layer has used half of a redstone energy cell to do. So, I'm going to make 2 more of these, have them hooked up, and hopefully I'll just be able to rotate the 3 of them out. But with the next episode, I'm going to build some recyclers, I think, to try and handle the sheer volume of cobblestone we're going to get out of this. It'll just turn it into scrap, which will be really useful down the road. So it's good to start a stockpile now. So this is going to be it for today. Thanks guys for watching. I will see you next time.